This is a home inspection. This is a summary of that inspection. Number 1, oxidized rebar in this turn down is expanding and breaking the surface of this concrete. Number 10, we have an epoxy chip floor. We have heave cracks that have been filled up. The dome is right there, that's the highest point. The reason why this is heaving up is not because expansive soil. It is because, number 11, the foundation broke right there. And from that point, moving this way, it's going down. The interior floor is following this, the garage floor. There is expansion, but the interior floor has enough force, outward pressures, that it will follow this foundation down. More information is there's another vertical break starting to occur right here. And it looks like there may have been some repairs here in this area going across. Number 12. This home desperately needs 6-inch aluminum seamless rain gutters with brackets to hold this gutter out straight and capture all of this rainfall that's saturating this foundation over here, causing the settlement. The interior garage floor is following it, causing the heave crack. Number 13 is behind the bushes. There's oxidation of the reinforcement steel right there. Repair is recommended. Number 14, this foundation has been patched before, and the patch material and the paint is all coming off here. It's not waterproof. The moisture goes in underneath of it and delaminates it. Number 15, this is a vertical break in the foundation. Vertical breaks are facts. The cracks are usually larger at the top than they are at the bottom. From my tip of my finger going that direction, that side of the home has went down, breaking, causing stress here in the foundation, causing the crack. This little crack right here may be oxidized rebar. Not really 100% sure. There's some fill in there. It has the characteristic though. Unconfirmed. Going around on the other side.
Make a lot of pretty pictures.
Number 2. There's some patch material here. I can't tell really exactly what's going on here, except that there was a repair at one time. Another vertical break in the foundation there. Number 3, I get questions a lot. This is the interior floor poured on top of the foundation. Foundation comes over, goes down, goes across, comes back up. The interior floor is poured on top of it. A lot of times we'll see this sort of thing. There's always going to be a construction joint on both sides of this area. Very typical. That's number 3. Number 4, I've got some lines here. And these are vertical breaks in the foundation. This one's a little dormant. It hasn't opened up since the paint, well, maybe slightly, since it was painted. This one has opened up slightly since it's been painted. What does this mean? This side of the home is going down slightly, causing stress here, causing the cracks. The rainwater coming off of this roof in this area is being trapped near this shallow foundation, 24-inch, from top of interior floor to the soil that's holding it up. Number 5, this little separation here, the foundation is moving and separating from this wall. and then vertical breaks. And the stucco is going to start cracking to the weakest link, which are doorways, windows, and thresholds. So from this area, that way, we do know that there's movement. And the interior floor can follow it down, causing heave cracks on the interior floor. We'll get in on the interior here shortly. Here's another threshold. The interior floor is poured out to the vertical face. This interior floor has established a crack in it, and that's going to be the weakest link anyway. So if there's any movement, the interior floor is going to follow that foundation down over here, causing a lift in the floor on the interior. Number 6 is another verifiable foundation settlement, vertical break in the foundation. And the horizontal crack means that there's separation going on, and then we start a little bit of stair stepping here. And it could be from that point, this side's moving down as well. If it's moving down, we will find stress points. The roof trusses want to hold itself up, the foundation wants to go down, and what's in between are some weak links right there. So I look for this little separation of these walls near the trusses, which gives me a little bit more information. Number 9, again we have slight separation here, indicating settlement. Looks like patch material. Someone recently has patched this whole area up. So what does this crack mean? This crack is reinforcement steel expanding, and it will expand up to 5 times its size in diameter, cracking out the weakest side, which is the exterior. I'm going to go ahead and assume that that's what this repair was for, was oxidized rebar. Number 8. The patch only went down to the top of the dirt right here. And based on that crack that's still open, the only way to stop oxidation of the reinforcement steel is to remove the steel, which is basically the cancer you need to remove, sever it, cutting it, and replacing it with new steel, structural hydraulic grout, and then waterproof the entire foundation all the way down is recommended. Recommended repair for this home would be from that corner to that corner, around to the other corner by the entryway. Going back here at number 7, weakest part of walls again are doorways, windows, and thresholds. When the house moves, you'll see a little separation like this in the weakest links. Another verification of settlement. Going inside. Laminate flooring. New carpeting. I cannot verify anything or the concrete underneath this carpet. There feels like there are elevation changes. Walking across this direction, feels like there's an elevation change there. Number 16, I feel like I'm walking downhill. Very likely a heave crack in this location. It cannot be verified because of the flooring. There may or may not be heave cracks in this location here. It sure feels like I have different elevation changes here on this floor. It cannot be verified. from this location, walking close to this side, I'm walking downhill. Number 17 seems to be a peak, similar to the garage floor. Cannot be verified. Number 18. Cracks in the ceiling drywall at the weakest link is signs of settlement. Also, this horizontal crack right there going along here. The foundation wants to go down. The interior walls are supporting the roof trusses. The roof trusses want to hold itself up, and the difference is going to be the drywall joint. Number 20. We have this crack running off the weakest part of walls, doorways, windows, and thresholds off of here. And number 19 is shearing. Shearing is the separation of two walls, where the perimeter foundation wall, that this wall sits on the perimeter foundation, an interior wall that sits on top of an interior floor, where they meet, the foundation moves down separately than the interior wall. It is going to give you shearing. A light separation right here. That's number 19. This concludes my evaluation of this home inspection summary video. For more information, contact James Belleville at 602-418-2970, or you can always go to concreterepairman.com for more information, and our sister site, BellevilleFoundationRepair.net. And you can watch videos. There are hundreds of videos on YouTube, Concrete Repairman LLC on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.